Hi, my name is Hannah Thomas, and this is Future FilmMakers. This is the What did I say? Okay. Hi, my name is Hannah Thomas, and this is the Future FilmMakers podcast called Rediscovering Your Passion. We want to help you discover yourself, discover your filmmaking dreams today, rediscover that passion that's been with you forever, and give you some helpful steps on how to pursue your filmmaking dreams today. We're going to talk about life. We're going to talk about some of our fun set experiences today, just to give you insight into the funness of being filmmakers and why you should take your dreams seriously today. I'm here with Daniel Potter, and I'm going to let him give himself a little introduction because let me tell you guys, this guy is great.
Thank you, Hannah. Why am I so nervous right now? I'm Daniel Potter. I'm an actor and filmmaker here in California, and it's super exciting to be here.
Awesome. I'm so glad that you joined me today, Daniel. We're just going to talk about, because we actually met each other this summer. Daniel is incredible because he flew all the way from California to the South to come work on set with me this summer for one of my films. So this community of future filmmakers has just got started, and we have just found incredible people from all across the world and all across the country, and we're trying to bring these people together to work on films. And last summer was the first time that we ever did it, and I'm very thankful that Daniel flew all the way to the South. So Daniel, tell us what it was like being in South Carolina for the first time.
I mean, I want to say at the end of it, I loved it. You know, I miss it. I miss all of you guys. I miss, you know, the location we were shooting at, and, you know, the food and, you know, all the stuff we got to do. But from the moment I got off the plane and that humidity hit me, it was over. I hated the East Coast. I'm sorry, everyone, but like, your guys' humidity is absolutely wild. I'm not used to that here. We are, you know, blue skies, nice breezes here in California. That was a real shock. But other than that, I mean, the East Coast, especially South Carolina, was, you know, really nice experience for me, you know, my first time being on the East Coast. And I mean, we didn't get to see a whole lot, but what I did see, I really enjoyed. So, I mean, it was really cool hanging out with you guys too, but humidity though, and it never stops. It never does. It just changes throughout the day. So.
And the bugs.
Oh, we're not even getting into that right now. I'm not usually really afraid of bugs, but spiders everywhere. So that really sucked.
Yeah, Daniel works on tons of sets in California because everyone there is just pursuing filmmaking, which is so cool. So he's surrounded by filmmakers all the time, and he gets a lot of opportunities, versus in the South, we're a little more scattered in other places. We're not really all there. So we're really used to guerrilla filmmaking, going out in like the woods and making a film, versus where Daniel is more used to creating his own sets and all these kinds of things. So on the first day of filming, we decided to go out in the woods in the middle of night and film with all the spiders and all the bugs and all the humidity and the chance of rain, and it was a disaster. And Daniel's like, no, we're not doing this. We're gonna build our own set inside. So do you just want to add anything to that, Daniel? It was a crazy experience.
Well, I just want to say I love the enthusiasm, wanting to go out there every night and just, you know, work in these harsh climates, really guerrilla filmmaking. But there was no need for it, guys. I mean, we moved equipment there and back probably 4 or 5 times before we even got a shot in. And I couldn't handle it anymore. You know, there was bugs crawling all over me. Every time I shined my flashlight somewhere, there was another spider. And, you know, we heard a lot of noises, made us feel kind of scared, a little uncomfortable. And I was like, we're just going to do it like we do it here in California. So I went, back to the house, and we found, black sheets. And we even went to Walmart and got some, yard rolls of this black cloth. And, we made the whole set. And when Hannah saw it on screen for the first time, like, mind-blowing. Her eyes just blew up. She was like, whoa, it looks exactly the same. And I'm like, that's movie magic right there. Just, working with what you have. And I mean, it's always good to go out there, but if you don't have the set, if you don't have, the proper crew and the proper equipment to be able to handle terrain like that, it's better to do it inside where you can control all of it. So was really glad I got to teach her that.
It was really cool because I feel like everyone who worked on set with us was like bringing something like really amazing to the crew and stuff like that. Like I think I felt I brought like a drive and a positivity that just kind of held us all together, and then I brought a certain type of knowledge when it came to knowing what camera settings to do and like sometimes how to frame a shot, sometimes not. But Daniel was so helpful with all his experience and all the things that he knew about the California way of doing filmmaking. And it was just so cool to have us all there and bring something new. And the actors that we worked with were like so talented, and they were so enthusiastic about their characters. I kid you not, on like the first day, they wanted to write backstories for these characters that I had created. And I was like, this is incredible. This cast that we've gotten together, these people are so passionate, and they're all just bringing something different to the film. And it really was a beautiful experience. Do you have anything to add? Because you were part of the cast as well, Daniel. How was that?
I mean, I'll be honest. Probably one of the funnest sets I've been on, and I've been on quite a few. Yeah, and I mean, I not only got to be behind the camera, but in front of the camera. And, you know, it's, as an actor, I focus a lot on, you know, a character, I focus a lot on kind of all about me. But when it came to helping you out, or even helping the rest of the crew out, like finding those shots or setting up scenes, it really made me feel not only useful, but, I don't know, kind of honed on those skills of just being versatile with the camera. You know, and acting. But I think the best part of the entire experience was we were actually on set, and I was talking to the actors about the difference between theater acting and acting for film, and kind of what that pertains to, and just their reaction to what I was saying and the knowledge that they were able to take away from that kind of really sealed the experience for me. So yeah,
it was really cool because you got to be like a really amazing mentor towards these actors, because they were a lot younger and they had only ever been in theater acting before. So I think you were like a extreme positive influence. One of our lead actors, Emily Sanders, was also in Thrilling Twisted Tales, which if you follow this channel closely, you probably have seen that. But she only had positive things to say about Daniel, even though y'all, I think, kind of, I don't know how to say, had a little attention there, I guess, but she only had positive things to say about the influence that Daniel had in her life and the confidence that she gained from this film. And I just think that was just so amazing and so incredible that even if we weren't all like getting along like 100% of the time, everyone had such positive things to say and brought so much away from this experience. And it was so cool that our lead actress, who was playing Victoria, Amanda Prophet, she sent in her application to film school that week. And Emily Sanders sent in an application to an acting school that she wanted to go to so bad but refused to. She decided that she was going to go there. And I just think it was so beautiful that these really young people who had no one else to believe in them had us, and it really inspired them, and they just evolved as individuals like within just the 3 weeks that we got to spend time with them. It was incredible. It makes me feel like what we're doing, Daniel, like with this Future FilmMakers, even though we might get like 10 views on this podcast for the first one that we do, that's what makes me know that all of this is worth it, all the blood, sweat, and tears, because of experiences like that.
Yeah, and you know, everybody's experience with being on a set and working with other actors is always going to be different. And like I said while I was there, there's no bad blood. There was never any, disrespect going on between anybody there. And even, through the pressing times in this trip, and even, the stressful times that we had to go through, it wasn't towards anybody in particular. It was just, we were tired. Acting is tiring, and especially kind of acting and working camera and, creating shot lists and doing all this, all at once. It really takes a toll on you. And for anybody who's kind of like starting out in all this, whether you're an actor or whether you're a filmmaker, just know that it's going to be work. It's really great to see, the aftermath. You get to see your film and then that's all great. But what you don't know is how much time and dedication it takes to make it look that way. So, like Hannah was saying, yeah, everybody showed their teeth at each other one way or another, and but at the end of the day, we all came together and just stuck it out, and we're all friends to this day. So I'm super excited that I got to meet all of them, and super proud for Amanda getting into that film school that she really wanted to, which I will be attending with her, and hopefully Hannah soon. And then I'm also very happy for, oh my god, I just went blank on her name. Super happy for Emily for just saying screw it and go to the school she wants to go to. So I'm super proud of them both, and there's nothing but big things for them. So, and Hannah, just so you know, I probably touched my autofocus like 10 times while you were talking, so we're not going to show that in the podcast.
It is definitely a journey. I think my biggest piece of advice in life is to enjoy the journey. Because if you can enjoy the journey, you will always enjoy the outcome. Know it's going to be work. Know that there's other people on this journey as well, so you should not be afraid and you shouldn't stress.